WWDC is a few days away, which means that iOS 17 is upon us. In this video, I'll be telling you the expected features, and if your device will be receiving iOS 17. It's been a month since our last video update about iOS 17, and there have been numerous rumors surrounding which features are coming to iOS 17. So, I thought we'd go over which new features are expected. Starting off with the lock screen, Apple will introduce a batch of features to the lock screen. The always-on display will get new capabilities to the iPhone since most users didn't like the current version as it drained more battery. More customization on the lock screen is expected, like changing the size of the time widget, more widgets for the lock screen, live lyrics widget for Apple Music, which is super cool. Still, on the lock screen, you will be able to share your lock screen setups with your friends and family. This will be a cool feature for many. Mark Gurman reports that we shall see an enhanced feature for the lock screen to turn it into a smart display. When the phone is rotated to landscape, the iPhone will show relevant information like notifications, messages, weather widgets, home controls, live information, and much more. The home screen will have extra features added to it. More widgets will be added with advanced features such as live and interactive widgets. Users will be able to interact with widgets, skip songs on Apple Music and Spotify, add events on the calendar widget, and so much more. With active widgets, it will be a smooth experience to just interact with widgets instead of opening apps directly. This will save time, keeping you productive. With the Dynamic Island introduced on the iPhone 14 Pros, it brought versatility on what to do with the Dynamic Island, like stopping a timer, music playback, and live activities with apps that use the Live Activities API. In iOS 17, more features will be added. More information will be displayed in the Dynamic Island, more stability and reliability. Apple is expected to redesign the Control Center since it's been many years since Apple redesigned the Control Center. There will be more features added to it. More accessibility features will be added to iOS 17. Apple's newsroom highlights some of these features, like assistive access to users with cognitive disabilities, which distills to apps like Photos, Camera, Messages, and Music apps, helping users to view content on the iPhone. Very large home screen icons and large icons in calls will help these users to see clearly. Still on accessibilities, live speech and personal voice advanced speech features are expected. This will allow you to record your own voice and type what you want to say to have it spoken out loud during a call or FaceTime. You can save commonly used words to chime in quickly during a conversation. This personal voice can be created using your iPhone or iPad and will be available in English to start. Pretty cool, huh? The next feature will be an update on SharePlay and AirPlay. With iOS 17, more improvements will be added, like pairing with other devices that are not made by Apple, like smart TVs. SharePlay will get updated to make it easy to share content on FaceTime. According to Apple reporter Mark Gurman, Apple is set to introduce a journal app. You can journal every day, set your mood, use the Apple Watch to track your daily moods, and reflect on your day. Apple focuses on people's mental health. This will be an incredible app for those who love journaling. Can't wait to try it out. The Journal app will track your regular thoughts and what you are doing in the day. Using the app will have a feature called All Day People Discovery, which know when you are around people with iPhones and the app. The app will help you incorporate and suggest topics to write about depending on the texts, notifications, and phone calls you receive throughout the day. The Journal app will also go along with the Health app, which you can log different things like moods and feeling during the day, helping you to record and journal them in the Journal app. Apple is being forced by the European Union to allow third-party apps by sideloading apps. Does this mean Fortnite will be coming back to iPhone? This will bring other apps on the iPhone that do not have developers locked in with Apple.
There's also obligations around, for instance, allowing other app stores onto your devices, which is something that the EU is interested in pushing on Apple, for instance.
Although this may be something for the European countries to comply with the laws there. So according to reports, the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, and sadly, the iPhone 10 will not be receiving iOS 17. There are mixed reports stating that iPhones with the A11 chip, which are the iPhone 8 and iPhone 10, Some reports suggest that all devices supported by iOS 16 will also be supported by the new iOS 17, so it's clear iPhone 11 and newer models will be receiving iOS 17. iOS 17 developer betas will be released this WWDC, which is June 5th, after the keynote. Then later in the summer in July, public betas will be out, and finally in September, the final version of iOS 17 will be received by the entire public. So those are the most important features expected to come to iOS 17. If you want to know what's coming in terms of the iPhone 15, click this video here.